Okay, we are going to go over a way to counter the Kimura with the Kimura. So, the way that I'm going to show this, and this is probably the most common way that you'll find yourself with this opportunity, is if they go for a Kimura from half guard. Me personally, some of it has to do with a little bit of natural strength that I have, but most of it has to do with my awareness of positioning and stuff. Me personally, I like to give people the opportunities to go for Kimuras on me. Not always, it depends on the position, but especially if I'm on top, because it opens up opportunities for me to do other counters. So in a different video, we did the step around the head, spin around, and armbar counter to a person trying a Kimura from the bottom. This time we're going to do something a little bit different, because if they have half guard and they have it tight, you're not going to be able to really step around the head that easily. So he's got half guard on me, and me, you know, being the type of person I am, I'm kind of leaving this elbow out, okay? I'm not really competing that much anymore, so I don't mind giving away my dumb little tricks. Here, go ahead, go for a Kimura. Great, okay? So the prerequisite to this is that I have to have my hand on my stomach or my chest or my hip in order to defend this. If he already gets the hand behind the back, then I'm not really getting this one quite as easily. If I can help it, I don't want my hand on the mat, I want my hand on his hip. But either way it can work, okay? So I gave him the Kimura grip, he goes for it, my hand goes to the stomach. I don't give him this look just yet where I'm cranking like that, because what that does is it's not a submission, but it tweaks his shoulder enough that the guy might feel, if he's experienced, like, I don't have this, and he might pull his arm out. That's a way to kind of shut down his Kimura attempt. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to finish this person. So here, take the Kimura, great. Hand on the stomach, don't give him too much look. Hand on the hip. I get my knee close to his shoulder, all right? I don't want to be way back down here towards his hips. I want to be up a little higher. I've got to get over his elbow. So what I'm going to do is straighten up, and now I'm going to sprawl this leg out and drop down. Again, we're over here. I'm going to hand on hip, straighten up, straighten my arm out, sprawl, drop, and now I switch my own grip and start working the Kimura grip on him. Now, once we get here, the way to finish is hiking this up rather than looking for a big dramatic, you know, ballistic, like torquing motion. I'm trying to scoot his hand up his back. Catch wrestling folks differentiate and call that a chicken wing rather than a double wrist lock. If you're in Jiu-Jitsu, most of the time people refer to it as a Kimura. Doesn't matter. You're doing it this way rather than having it bent at a right angle and trying to torque it. Because guess what? The mat, the ground, the floor is in the way. So I need to do it this way. It's better from that position. Anyway, enough about the finish. Let's go over it again. I'm here in half guard. I bait the Kimura. Fine. I find myself safe for a moment. Hand on the hip. Get my knee up a little higher. And how do I get over this elbow? I straighten. I drop. Look for the finish. Right there, I didn't do the sprawl because I felt like I could still get away with it. Most of the time, you're going to straighten out, up and over the elbow, and then sprawl because you want to drop this side of your body towards their head. That's the way you want to get it. So again, one more time. He goes for it. I defend. Get off of the mat if I can. Straighten. Sprawl. Switch my grip. And now finish the Kimura, and you're good to go.